Good morning, everyone. So today we're going to talk about employment-based immigration. Just to kind of give you guys a little bit of a very broad introduction. So let's get started. So the first question, what is employment-based immigration? It's basically one of the various methods to come into the United States. The difference is that you need to have a job offer, you need to have an employment contract in place, certain set of skills, or be in a particular occupation. Those things are necessary in order for you to be able to proceed with the rest of the applications and things. So what are some of the most common employment-based visas? So here we're talking about, let's go with the really basic and then kind of get to the more complex ones. So B1, those are the visitor visas. Again, visitors for business. So it's the B1, B2 that you can either use it for tourism or for business. So we're looking at the B1 part of that. That means that you can come in and engage in business activities such as meetings, conferences, as long as you don't make any money or receive any money while you are in the US. Also, we have the availability of treaty investors and traders. So these are for people that are part of treaty countries and are coming here to conduct substantial trade, or they want to direct and develop an enterprise that they bought into. Usually we're talking about 50% ownership in an enterprise. Further, we have F visas. Those are for students, and it's basically for them to work in the field that they studied in. So let's say someone came here, they're on a student visa, they're studying for engineering, and they want to do an internship, or they want to kind of get their feet wet into the engineering pool here in the US. This visa allows them to do so. Now we're getting a little bit more into the specialized ones. So H-1Bs, those are for people with at least a bachelor's degree, kind of specialized professions. We're talking computer, we're talking IT, things of that sort. Next, we're gonna have the seasonal and temporary visas. So H-2A for agriculture workers. These are the farm workers that come and do peach, we do oranges, potatoes, things of that sort. So they're going to be coming here just a small period of time and then returning back to their home country. H-2B is similar occupation, but it's nothing to do with agriculture. So we're talking hotels, landscaping, things that have high peak load need at certain times of the year, but not every time all year. Next, we're looking at L-1A. Those are when a parent company here in the US or a subsidiary wants to bring someone from overseas. The thing with these are you have to have a US organization that has subsidiaries outside of the US to then bring it in. You cannot be just starting an organization and wanting to transfer people. L-1B is very similar, but these require specialized knowledge. So again, it's transferring employees within the same company or a different sub-company, but they have to have the same parent company. O visas. These are for aliens of extraordinary ability. We're talking people that have high recognition in sciences, arts, education, business, or athletics. Arts is very general. A lot of times chefs come in on these types of visas. The next one we have is a P visa. Entertainers, athletes, artists. P visas also can be used for people to accompany artists. So if you have your makeup artist that you can't do without, this is the type of visa that you can get and also have them as a derivative. Finally, TN visas. These are for Canadian and Mexican professionals in specific categories. There's a pretty extensive list of categories, so if you think you might be able or might be interested in this visa, I suggest you look at the list of very specific categories. So as a final say, remember that if you qualify for any of these, we suggest you seeking out an attorney. These are very complex procedures, very detail-oriented applications. Also keep in mind that visas have a wait period. Some require labor certifications, others are permanent, and some are temporary. So these are just some things to keep in mind. And again, this video is informational. It does not create an attorney-client relationship. Until an agreement is signed and retainer has been received, this is not legal advice. So again, if you have any other questions, concerns, or might be interested in any of these categories, feel free to reach out to us.